Hey everybody, Michael with Juggernaut Weld Fab. So today I'm gonna be testing out a Temu welding helmet. So Super China welding hood. I've got a customer that I do a lot of work for, and he had told me about this hood that he had ordered off of Temu, and I was pretty skeptical. I'm like, okay, well, you know, I've got two Lincoln 3350s that are really good hoods, but they don't compare even close to my op trail. The op trail I used to have, that was my favorite hood ever, and it was true clear vision technology. And the Lincoln is nice, but it's not an op trail, right? And I know this isn't going to be an op trail, but I was doing some work for those guys the other day, and he asked me to try out his hood. So I threw that thing on while I was welding up their stuff, and I could not believe how clear the thing was. And I was like, oh man, I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning and my eyes are going to be smoked. But no, they weren't. It wasn't flashing me. It was so clear compared to my Lincoln that I couldn't believe it. So I just got mine in, and we're gonna see what all this guy comes with. Okay, it looks like we've got some headgear, where that's definitely where a cheap hood like this is gonna be lacking, is definitely in the headgear. Oh wow, came with a set of gloves, some stick gloves. Did not know that. And I want to say this one was like $35, something like that. So I figured 35 bucks, worst case scenario is I could use the filter for filming and be fine with that. Oh, and what I did like about his was that it had a light on top of it, and it was actually a really bright light. So that's what that part is. It looks like it comes with an LED light, just like his did. It's got two different lenses, a wide, oh, it's even got batteries in it. A wide and a more focused one. Looks like it comes with an inner and outer lens cover, which I assume that'll be the tricky part, is finding a lens cover for these. And let's see, this is the hood. His was a red hood, and I didn't want the red, so I went ahead and ordered the black and was hoping that it was the same hood. It was the same part number and everything, and it almost looks like a knockoff, almost like an op trail type logo, but it did come with one lens cover on it already, and it does have your grind mode, and then it's got your different shades here on the side, which is nice to not have to take it off. And then it looks like your light just clips right on the top. I full on expected that to break off when I did that, but so yeah, so this is the unboxing anyway of the Temu TRQWH welding hood. I'll go ahead and I'll get the headgear put on it, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be doing some spool gun work today. So I'll go ahead and show you guys here in a few minutes what it looks like through this versus my Lincoln hood, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I was really impressed with that gentleman's hood. I was really impressed with it, and I figured for 35 bucks, like I said, worst case scenario, I can use it as a filter for recording. Okay, so the TRQWH Temu welding hood, it's supposed to be true vision. It's got a little light on top that swivels and pivots. What I noticed right off the bat was the headgear is super duper janky. It's cheap, which I kind of expected, $35. But I always keep a spare set of sweatbands, and these Black Stallion ones come with 2 in a pack. And what I did was I went ahead and put one on this top portion of the headgear, and then where my forehead would be. This one right here was the problem. That sitting on top of your head, it's got some like little pokies on it, and that was super uncomfortable. But as far as the True Vision deal, it's very clear. You have a very clear sight picture. It's only got 2 sensors. So I'm assuming when you're up in tight places, you may end up starting to have problems with getting flashed. That's where like the Lincolns and stuff, they really put the money and technology into their headgear. And then obviously they've got 4 to 6 sensors depending on the hood, so that when you're in goofy places, you're not getting flashed. But even with both of my Lincolns, I still have that problem. When I'm in tight spots, they'll flash me. Now, is it a Lincoln? No. Is it an Optrail? No. It's a $35 Chinese hood. But for 35 bucks, I'm really damn impressed. So I would buy it just to throw in the mobile truck, so that, you know, if it gets tore up, it gets tore up. Let the kids use it, whatever. Anyhow, that's the Temu Welding Hood review.